The only questions I have about it is how you print your stuff out. If you have problems printing your stuff out, try Script Buddy. But don't pay for Script Buddy. They have a free service there. It's like scriptbuddy.com. When I'm in a pinch, I'll go there and I'll type up a screenplay. Celtics seem to be a little, I don't know, controlling for my taste, but that's just me. You find what works for you guys and do what you think's best. Now, let's get to the. Oh, excuse me. Let's get to the gist of writing a screenplay. Write what you know. Write about experiences in your life. Write what you can make. I've seen a lot of things on Indie Mogul where you guys are coming up with these incredible storylines. The problem is, it's going to be hard to make. Make them simple. I'm not doing anything special. I'm doing things that's in my means so I can make a feature-length movie. Screenplay, same thing. And I noticed that Ladry joined us. Ladry, you should be making money doing writing. You're very talented. I'm not doing that to blow smoke. I've read your work. You know how I feel about it. And write with passion. Write what makes you want to get up in the morning. The easiest way to come up with a story, next time you're sitting in your next time you're in your living room, look at your living room. Analyze the four walls and what's there. Put a good guy on the left side of your couch. Put the bad guy on the right side of your couch. Come up with a mentor figure and put him in the middle. Maybe he goes a little bit between good and bad. Keep it simple. It works. Okay, I've heard a lot of dogs throwing me off. I've read a lot of things where people are talking about zombie movies and how bad and boring they are. You know why people are doing zombie movies? First of all, everybody wants to see them. They're pretty easy to do, and they're fun. That's another thing. Make sure this is fun. If you're writing a story that makes you go, oh, it's not your story. Maybe it would be in a couple of years, but right now, just stick to it easy. Keep it simple. Make it, what's his name? Nick. Nick did a really simple short. He played two characters in it, and I think he threw in another kid. No? I'm sorry, it's just him. But it's good versus evil, it's funny, and it makes people want to watch it. Does it have some errors? Yeah. Will he improve in time? Yeah. But you can see his passion. Now, back to the basics of screenwriting. The most important, we're going to base everything on features just because they're easier to write than a short. When writing a feature, the first 10 pages have to be the best part of your movie. Absolutely no wiggle room. If you have a story or a plot error there, the rest of your script is going to have issues throughout, and then you're going to spend 6 weeks rewriting it when you could just be moving to where you need it to be. You don't have to introduce all your characters in the first 10 pages. You definitely want to introduce your protagonist, good guy, and your antagonist should be close to there. If your bad guy's not up there early, something's weird. Now, let's talk a little bit about formula. I'm giving you guys a lot of information. We are going to go and do some, Q&A, but right now I'm also trying to work this out in my head. That's stupid dog. Formula. First 10 pages. By page 10, people should know what's going on in your story. Don't try to come up with an interesting twist. Don't try to throw your audience off. Unless you've been writing a while, that's really hard to do. Okay? First 30 pages. Get your character up a tree. Get him into a bad situation. Get him, if you're writing a romantic comedy, have him meet the girl of his dreams. Okay? Page 45 to 50. Have him have his run or fight or go home moment. Okay? You get him up the tree. You take him halfway. He's got to decide. Use the romantic comedy. Oops, button. Use the romantic comedy thing. Yeah, I've been disconnected from the chat. I don't think that's important for what I'm doing now. I'll fix that later. Anyway, halfway through, fight or go home. Excuse me?
You're still in the chat.
Yeah, it got kind of weird. Okay? What I mean by fight or go home, okay, if you're going to go do 90 pages, you got to have your character so pissed off that he's ready to do whatever it will take. And you're going to fill in those first 50 pages. You're going to have plot points, and each of those but once you get from first 10, get your audience interested, get them hooked. That's your hook area. First 50, get him to the point where he's got to make a decision. Okay? But you're going to fill in all that stuff, and it's going to make sense, and you're going to be wonderful. From 50 to page 80, he's got to have a conflict. That's your central conflict point. A lot of people are going to tell you, oh, you got to have conflict throughout. You will. Don't worry about that when you're just starting out. The hardest thing is concentrate on telling a story. Anyway, from 50 to 80, you're going to have your conflict. Okay? And that'll set itself up to the final outcome. Your final outcome could be the bad guy dies, the good guy dies, but that'll make your audience mad. We'll get to that later. Anyway, I know I'm just like spewing stuff, and I'm a little bit random right now. Each week we will cover each of these areas, and it'll make more sense. Guest speaker. Don't know who the guest speaker is.
That's speakerphone or Packer from the forum.
Oh, okay. I'm like, guest speaker? He's not here. He had to work tonight. But anyway, back to my point. 50 to 80, wind up your conflict, make it kick butt. Okay? Just keep it simple, though. You don't need to, oh, I have to have a tank. No, a tank's going to be a pain in the neck. From 80 to 90, you're going to wrap it up, and you're going to emotionally satisfying. Okay? You want it. I'm working on the echo. I'm going to have a better mic soon. All right.
If you had earphones in, it wouldn't echo off my voice.
Oh, I don't have a place to plug them in. But anyway.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Macs are funny. I'm going to get the whole connector mic thing so I can put it on the USB. Anyway, and that first 10 pages, get your character up a tree, set up your big conflict, resolve your story, make your audience happy. Okay? I know that's a lot of information for a short period of time, but we will cover this all in depth as we go. I'm going to break next week we're going to talk about the first 10 pages and setting up your screenplay. I'm just trying to get you guys in here, get you used to how I speak, get you used to the fact that sometimes I'll just completely zone out for 5 seconds. It's not, I'm always thinking a couple steps ahead, and my brain's kind of funny. But anyway. Whew. All right. We're also flying. I'm sorry?
Breathe.
Rupees?
No, breathe.
Yeah. Anyway, now you want to jump straight into the filmmaking. What should you do? All right, yeah. Okay, let's talk about a little filmmaking stuff right now. What should you do to prepare a shoot? Have a script. You can't have a movie without a script. Second, know who's going to play what parts in the script. Third, find someone to direct it unless it's going to be you. If you're going to direct it, don't shoot it. Equipment. I don't care. You see this little camera here? The one, yeah, it's a little jumpy and laggy. I've actually used it